Hey everybody, well, welcome to What Was Mommy Thinking? My name's Crystal and I'm so glad that you're here. If you are new here, I hope that you'll consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any of the fun. If you're already a subscriber, thank you for being back. Well guys, it's Financial Friday. And I know that I sort of did a Fess Up Friday last Friday, and today is officially the last Friday in the month of May, and I am ready to kiss the month of May goodbye. So if you want to see how I do that and what I'm going to be stuffing today, please stick around and we'll get right at it.
I know it's a little bit too much for sure. So cold, but we're always coming back for more. Egos in this wicked game, it's all for sure. Oh, I've got you.
Alright everybody, this is the last cash envelope and sinking fund stuffing for the entire month of May. I am so ready to start June, you guys. If you didn't see my new budget binder that I'm setting up, that I'm starting in June, and I put some kind of stickers in it, I will try and remember to link that video here. I am moving into the Happy Planner, big Happy Planner system for a couple of reasons. Number one, I don't want to cut the pages anymore, and number two, it just gives me more room. So if you are new here, this is my system. My wallet is a File FX Saffiano. Inside of it is a Happy Planner Skinny Mini. My sinking funds and my cash envelopes are in a Happy Planner Skinny Classic. All of my monthly cash envelopes are in here. Every one of my sinking funds is in here. These are expander discs, which make it a little bit bigger. And this is where I keep my sinking funds. All of my cash envelopes that you guys are going to see in this video, I make. They are in my Etsy shop. It is listed below. And so let's get started. I thought that what we would do first is where I typically like to start on Financial Friday, and that's to transfer the last bit of money out of my monthly cash envelopes into my weekly cash envelopes. I do get paid once a month. My once a month income does supply all of our cash envelopes for the entire month. So what I do is I break those amounts down into a weekly amount. It goes in here, and then on Fridays I transfer just what I have for that week over, so that I don't, well, so that I try not to overspend. And because I get paid on the last day of the month, or the last work day of the month, my paycheck actually went through yesterday, which I was not expecting since Monday is a holiday. It did go through yesterday, so I've already gotten my my paycheck. So we're going to get to that here in just a minute. What we're going to do right now is we're going to take the last transfer out of our monthly envelopes and put them into our weekly envelopes, so that when it's time to restuff these, we'll be good to go. So we have a $50 bill. That is the last one for the month of May, so that'll go on as a May 28th, and we're going to take out that last 50 and we're going to put 0 for our amount. Put this one back, and I still have money left in my grocery envelope already. I haven't gone to the grocery store. Last week I went on a Sunday. This says we should have $34, so 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Last week I went on a Sunday, which I typically, if you guys have watched any of my videos, you know I typically go on Thursdays. So I'm kind of off by a half of a week. I think what I'm going to try and do is to go either Sunday or Monday. I'm not going to go before then. So I will not have a grocery haul posted for you guys tomorrow, a grocery haul and meal plan, because I have not grocery shopped yet. It just is what it is. So on the 28th, we're going to put in our $50, and that's going to give us a total of $84. Now, my husband and I have talked about, I just watched Frugal Fit Mom's grocery haul video for summer, and she got some amazing deals on some stuff at Winco, and my husband and I did talk about taking the cash and going up to Winco and doing a grocery run up there, and there is an Aldi literally like one store over from there. So we may go take this money and the money out of the household budget and go hit up Winco and Aldi and see what we can get for that amount of money. Just some stock up items like some Honey Nut Cheerios and Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I think was 98 cents a box, which is a great deal. So we're going to put this $84 back into our little grocery envelope here. Then in household, I still don't have a ledger for household, y'all. That's just life. 20, 40, 45, and 50 is what I have in there. And we're going to stuff the last $25 out of here for the 5th Friday. So on 5/28, we're going to do week 5, $25. And it's not necessarily the actual month that has 5 weeks in it. It's how our paydays fall that make it a 5-week month for us. So that's why some of you may be going, wait, what? That's why. So we're going to take this 20 and this 5, and that should give us 75, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. So we have $75 in household, and we have, or $75 in household and $84 in, shoot, blah, 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 blah. I feel like I'm on Sesame Street and like half of the words should come on this half of the screen and half on this half, and I should practice, right? Okay. We have $84 in grocery and $75 in household. How much money do we have? Oh my gosh. So we have $159 left between household and grocery because I didn't grocery shop this week. So we may take that $159 and use it, and I'll keep you guys posted on that. So for gas, I do believe that my monthly envelope is already empty. I think we emptied it. Yes, we emptied it out at the last baseball tournament. In my cash envelope, I currently have $51. So 20, 30, 40, 50, and 1, which is really good because when I just went to the bank a little bit ago, I am down to less than a quarter of a tank, and we have a baseball tournament this weekend, so I will be filling up in the morning. In our eating out envelope, I should have $50 left, ta-da, which I do, so we'll make this May the 28th, and we'll take out that 50, and that's going to leave us with a big fat nothing, like Colonel Klink off of I See Nothing. Okay, so this is going to go back in here. And so what this does is it empties out my monthly envelopes so that when I go to stuff my once a month pay, all of these will be fresh and ready to go for the month of June, which I am so looking forward to June. Today is officially my children's last day of school. Super exciting. I took my 9-year-old with me to go to the bank, and we celebrated with a $5 smoothie from Smoothie King. Do you guys have $5 Fridays up there where you're from, or wherever you're from? We have $5 32-ounce smoothies from Smoothie King here on Fridays, so that's really cool. All right, so I started with 51, a 50, and a 1. I'm adding a 50, so I've got 50, 100, and 1. Pretty much can guarantee you that if the baseball tournament doesn't get rained out, this money will be gone by Monday. All right, so pets is nothing. Date night is still empty. Couponing is empty, and allowance we do on Saturday. So my weekly cash envelopes are stuffed. I can put this aside. We are completely done with it. What that now leaves is it's time to pull out my cash. These are the little labels that I made to go with the amounts of money that I put in by the week for my cash envelopes. Here is my little cheat sheet so that I'll know what to stuff. And here is the cash. I should have $1,660 in cash. So we're going to count that out and make sure I have everything. So we'll start with the hundreds. Ooh, they're sticky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 100s. And then for 50s, 50, 152, 253, 354, 455, 556. For 20s. All right. 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84. All right, let's fix that little guy right there. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then a bunch of 5s, because I give my boys their allowance in 5s each week. They have the opportunity to earn $5 every week for doing all of their chores. So they have the ability to earn 20 bucks a month. My goodness, ooh, goodness gracious. Some of this money has a story to tell. Whew, Lord have mercy. Okay, so let's count this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, $1,660 on the dot. So we are good to go there. I'm gonna have my little cheat sheet off to the side here so that I know what we're stuffing, and then I'll just check it off. I thought that we would start with the monthly cash envelopes since they're already out, and because they're pretty easy, and that way I can get this entire binder out of the way. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna put that on 5/28, which is today, that we're going to deposit the full $200 for the month of June, which will come in the form of $450. So we get $50 a week. So I'm just going to pull 4 of those up, right? And then I'm going to put stickers on them. May 4th. Oop. I'm going to tear that one. May 11th, May 25th, and May 18th. So the 4th, the 11th, the 18th, the 25th. And then this will just go right in here. For household, we get $100 a month. It ends up being $25 a week. So we pull 4 20s and 4 5s. So we're going to do 528. We're going to deposit $100. We'll pull 4 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And 4 of those sad little 5s. All right. So 25 per week. Right here and right here. And so same kind of deal. I'm going to grab a little Post-it note. And since there's more than one bill on this one, I'm going to try to kind of post it and wrap it. And do the same with all of these. I'm trying to use up, I had bought a bunch of these little like tabby Post-it note things on clearance a long time ago, and I'm trying to use them up as I am most of my things in 2021. I'm trying to use what I have, and some of them are old and they don't stick great anymore, but we're gonna try and make them work, because they're honestly only stuck in these envelopes, and then when I take them off they just go in the trash. So this is for household, and household is ready for June. All right, for the gas money in this envelope, we are going to be putting $200. I make that sound like a game show every time I say that, don't I? $200. All right, so the $200 that we're going to be putting in here, I got in 10 20s. And the reason that I did that is because the goal is for us to have $100 left over. Ooh, $100 left over at the end of the month. And that means that my gas, so here, let's pull those 10 out. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So to pull those 10 out, and I'm going to give myself, well, I didn't think that through all the way, you guys, honestly. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. 20, that's 40, 60, 80, 100. So 100 divided by 4 would be $25 a week, and I didn't pull the 5s for that. So I am going to put, how do I want to do this? I'm not sure. I messed this up, you guys, full disclosure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, if I do 40 a week, how about if I do 40 one week, 20 another, 40 the third week, 20 another, and that leaves me with 80 as a buffer, because that gives me $60 every 2 weeks, which is, I think, plenty. So we're going to roll with that. We're going to say May the 4th, I'm going to get 40. Life's all about adjustment, y'all. And then May the 11th, I'm going to get 20. And then May the 8th. Y'all, did you notice what I did? Oh, sweet mother of God. They all say May. They all say May. Were y'all screaming at me so far? Like, hey, what are you doing? Because they all say May, and it's June. Oh, my goodness. Well, you know what? We're going to roll with it. The date is correct, but the month is not. So 50%, I know that's a failing grade to most, but I'm going to go with the half glass full, because that still means that I have cash to put Post-it notes on, and I will know that I'm not in the month of May, and I will figure that out. So we're going to put that $200 in here with a balance of $200. I seriously wish the little troll that snuck into my house and stole my brain right out from between my ears would bring it back, because I miss it. I miss it, I miss it, I miss it. Okay, now we're going to do eating out. And this one's pretty hard to screw up, but if anybody can do it, don't you worry, your girl Crystal can. Oh, I have to laugh at myself, you guys. Life's all about adjusting, right? Oh, it's May again. The heck it is. All right, so $200, and that comes in the form of 4 50s. We get $50 a week, because $50 will not feed a family of 5 eating out. So the thought there is that we don't eat out more than twice a month. So that's the thought. The 11th, the 18th, and May 25th. Oh my goodness, you guys. So get back on there. Cheapo Depot. All right, so we've got all of our money for eating out. And we're going to go ahead and do pets while we're here, because pets and sports does not get stuffed this paycheck, but pets does, and it is much needed. And you guys have been so sweet. I appreciate you so much asking about my dog Boomer. He had done really well until today. So today is the first day that he has thrown up for the first time. So I do have to call the vet this afternoon. So far, it's only happened once. He's only thrown up the one time, and we're hoping that that's all that it is. And it wasn't a lot, but it was the same kind of content, the bile and stuff, that is indicative of the pancreatitis. So we are stuffing $125, one, $120, $125 today. So I'm worried about him, but I'm hopeful that it's just a one and done thing, or maybe he needs to go back on the anti-nausea medicine or something along those lines. Okay, so we are done stuffing our cash envelopes for the month of June, and we're going to put this little buggy aside. Now we're going to bring our list over, and we're going to say, okay, we did grocery, gas, household, eat out, and allowance, and pets. Perfect. Now we're going to get the beast, I'm a beast, yeah. I'm in my own zone. That used to be my son's walk-up song when he was like, I don't know, 8, 9. Beast mode time, so go hard to go home. Okay, so we are going to start today with home projects. I did go through and put these in alphabetical order to make it a little bit easier when it came time to do cash envelope stuffing. I don't know that it's really helped, but we're going to find out. So, it says here I should have $146. So, 1, 120, 130, 135, 40, 45, 46. And today we are adding 116. That should give us a total of 262. I am going to be using a calculator, you guys, because if I can't even write the right month on my little post-it notes, why would I trust myself to do math? Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Okay, 262. So let's go ahead and pull out a 100, a 10, a 5. Ooh, those 5s are kind of slimy. I wonder what pole they've been around. Okay, so let me put this money with this. All right. We're looking for $262, 100, 220, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62. I should probably be double checking my math like 2 and 3 times, but we're gonna roll with it. All right, the next one that we're going to be stuffing is our medical envelope. This is a really straightforward, easy peasy lemon squeezy. It says here I should have 70, which is pretty easy, a 15, a 20. Today, I am going to be adding $100. So on 5/28, I'm putting in $100, and that should give me $170. No calculator needed there. 100, 150, 170, and we're all done there. Next, we're going to stuff our Thanksgiving envelope. And I feel like it was just yesterday that we actually started using the Thanksgiving envelope and had Thanksgiving and Christmas, but I mean, realistically, guys, we are 4 months away from doing it all again. It says here I should have 75, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Today we are going to be adding $15, which is what we add every single month. And that's going to take us up to $90. So we're going to grab a 10, and we're going to grab a 5. Ooh. Okay, and let's make sure that we have 90. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. All right. The next one that we're going to stuff is birthdays. Way up front here. Perfect. And birthdays is going to get $150. It is completely bone dry. So we're going to do 5/28. We're going to deposit $150, and that's going to give us $150. This was one of those funds that we did take money out of to put towards our debt snowball because we don't have any more birthdays until August. And I mapped out all of the sinking funds that we took money out of. I mapped out how much I would have to put in every month so that we would meet our goal by when we need these sinking funds. And then I looked to see if that was a doable amount and if it was less money than I was paying by making those credit card payments that I was about to pay off. So if you missed that video, I think it was really good as far as showing how to take from your sinking funds but make sure that you have the money to put it back before you need it. I'll try and link that in the description box up here somewhere, but that helped us so much. And I was terrified, you guys. 150. I was terrified to do that because we're so new in our journey that I don't trust my decisions yet. Has anybody else experienced that? I just don't trust myself. So we did home projects, Thanksgiving, medical, birthdays. Next is clothing. I don't really trust my financial decisions yet. I second guess and I doubt and I what if and I do all of the things. So for me to feel comfortable doing that, I really had to sit down and have a solid plan of when that money would be back in there, and I had to be comfortable with that. So I encourage you guys that if you're worried about it or uncomfortable about it, make a plan and sit down and look at it, walk away, come back to it and look at it again and see if that'll work for you, because doing that and using all of that money to pay off credit card debt was the best decision for us. May not be for everybody, but it was the best decision for us. Okay, so clothing is going to get $150. It was at a zero balance, so we have our 100 and our 50, and that'll go right back in the envelope. Sometimes I still cannot believe that we are credit card debt free. Like I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. And I will tell you guys, it has been so hard for me not to use the credit cards. Like I thought once I had them all paid off, I would be like, oh my gosh, I'm never touching them again. And that has not necessarily been the case. I think part of it has been like my mental status during this time and stress, and we've had some increased demands on us resource wise because of everything that's going on in our family. So I think that it just kind of all culminated and it came down to, well, I can just put it on. Whoa, slow your roll, sister. No, you can't put it on a credit card. You need to sit down and you need to do the work and you need to figure it out and pay cash. So that's been a lot of behavior modification for this mama. Okay, so back to school, which is, oh, it's in August, you guys. I'm not ready. I don't want them to go back to school. They just got out today. So $750, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 750. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 750. We are going to be adding $50 to it today to give us a total of $800. Our goal is to have $900 by the time that we go back to school clothes shopping. So we're literally $100 away, which will be 2 more deposits of $50 a piece. And that will give me $300 per child to buy anything and everything that they need for back to school, whether it's clothes, shoes, sports fees, whatever that is. This will be that money for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 750, and 8. All right, next is going to be our vehicle tags and Amazon Prime. So since we're way up here at the beginning of the alphabet, I'm going to go ahead and do Amazon Prime because it's this pretty envelope here. And it's going to get $11. Should have 61. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 61. And then we're going to grab a 10, which makes it 71. And a 1, which makes it 72. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72. How is your financial Friday going? How is your budgets going? I was watching Chrissy's video very late last night and so grateful for her for saying the words out loud. I had just vented about my current mental picture of my finances and feeling like a complete and total failure because I'm not tracking and I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. But when I sat down and looked at it, we didn't go over in anything, and I'm beating myself up for something that didn't even happen. I was just feeling bad about myself and feeling like a failure as a budgeter and a home manager and things, when really all it was is I just didn't have the time, and I didn't take a step back and take my own advice and just kind of pause and give myself a little bit of grace, go back at it with a sense of humor of first question, first and foremost for this trauma nurse is, did anybody die? Which is not a joke that we can say in my family. But everybody in my 4 walls is fine. Everybody has what they need. They have most everything that they want. And we can always backtrack. We can always look at, and we can always move things around if we need to. I just have to slow down and realize that this isn't the end of the world. It'll be fine. All right, so in vehicle tags, we're going to be putting in our monthly amount of $18. We put 18 in every month. We should have 54, 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. I did just have to pay $50-some in tolls from a couple of baseball tournaments, and that stunk. That was not budgeted for. So that's got to come out of the sports account. 54, 20, 40, 50. Oh, it would help if you'd add that together, you goofball. 54 and 18 is going to give us 72 because I didn't write it in. Why don't y'all tell me? Why just let a girl go on down the road looking stupid? All right, $72. 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. All right. Vehicle tags is now done. And the very last envelope that we're going to stuff is miscellaneous. And it's this really pretty pink one right here. Oh, I know what I did. I'm looking at all this cash because... All right, so miscellaneous is going to get $80. All right, I have no idea what just happened, but my camera sort of like died or whatever it did. So we're gonna pick back up. Miscellaneous is gonna get $80. We started with 15, that should give us 95. I'm gonna grab 4 20s. And we're gonna put those with this, and that should give us $95. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 5. And that'll go right back in our pretty little miscellaneous envelope. And it will be stocked for the month of June. Okay, everybody, for our sinking funds, that is everything. That is all of our sinking funds for the month of May are now complete. We will stuff these on each of my husband's paychecks in June. But here's what this is. This is allowance. So what I didn't do, because we do allowance on Saturdays, is I did not stuff my kids' allowance in here. So I need to take 3 5s for each week of the month of June. And I have my little June tabbies over here. We'll start with June the 5th and put that away. Then 3 more. I have 3 boys. They can earn $5 each week by doing their chores if they do a good job, as long as they don't, half behind things. We do give them the opportunity to go back and fix any chores that they didn't necessarily do up to par, and I have messed this up already. Oh, because Fat Fingers here. Fat Fingers Marts, look at you sticking 4 5s where there should only be 3. Okay. June. All right, so we now have 4 weeks worth of allowance for the month of June ready to go in our little envelope, and the ones for May 29th are already in there, so we're just gonna stick these little guys right behind it and put that in the envelope. My boys typically do a really good job of getting their chores done and stuff. So the rest of this is my allowance. It's going to go over to the side, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at our sheet, and we're going to say, okay, we had $1,660 in cash. I already gave my husband his gas money and his allowance via PayPal, so now we're at that amount. And then these gray boxes here, maybe I can zoom you guys in just a bit and see if I can make sense out of this for you. So these gray boxes here are my leave-in bank. That's what that LIB stands for. It means leave-in bank. So I have sinking funds, which are basically just little mini savings accounts that get left in the bank. Our car lease payoff is $865, so we're going to add that to how much we're saving. Our HOA is $26, which is our homeowners association. Our pest control is $36 a month, and then the rest of our grocery money for the month of June is $1,000. So this month we were able to stuff $3,762 between our cash envelope sinking funds and then the sinking funds that we leave in the bank. I'm really, really happy with that. I'm really proud of that. This number did not used to be that high. This is a direct result of us being able to be credit card debt free. So I'm thrilled with it, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed today's video. I hope that you found something that was motivating or inspired you, and if you didn't, I'm so sorry, but I appreciate you being here and sticking around for this video with me and getting through my Financial Friday with me. The next time I will see you guys, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to post a little video of some stuff I'm doing to set up my budget planner a little bit further and make it more customized to me. I may do that and get that posted for you guys this weekend. Otherwise, I will see you early next week with a grocery haul and meal plan, and then we will follow that right up with a weekly check-in, because I've decided to do my weekly check-ins on Tuesdays, Mondays or Tuesdays of the following week, because I'm going to start tracking from Friday to Thursday because it just fits with our pay cycle more. I kept trying to do it from Monday to Sunday, and that just doesn't fit with our paycheck, because if we get paid on Friday, I start counting the money on the day that we get paid for that 1 week would be through midnight on Thursday, and we would start again the following Friday. But you guys will see all of that. I don't know why I digress. Take care of yourselves. Have an amazing weekend. Happy Memorial Day. If you or someone you know or someone you love is a service member, from me and from What Was Mommy Thinking and from my family, please, please, please tell them that we appreciate their sacrifices and their service. I am the daughter of a veteran. He was actually a prisoner of war in Vietnam. I have so much respect for our servicemen and women and the sacrifices that they make every single day, whether they're here or they're abroad, no matter what. Active duty, reserves, retired, ex-military, whatever it is, your sacrifices mean so much, and we appreciate all of the things that you've done for us to allow us the freedoms that we have. So my deepest gratitude from my family to yours. Have an amazing weekend, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.